everybody, Beth here. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. This is my first what sold video since gearing my reselling business toward vintage hard goods. I sell on Poshmark, Etsy, and eBay, and I've been doing Etsy for a few months. eBay I just started on a week ago, but I've already had 2 sales. And Poshmark I've always been on with my vintage clothing and shoes, but kind of just letting it do its own thing. I haven't really been sharing my closet. And then on May 30th, they opened the home market, so I'm able to cross list some of my vintage home decor, things like that, candle holders, candlesticks, and some old books that I find and stuff. So no sales on Poshmark quite yet, but I have 13 sales that I'd like to share with you. And my first book on Etsy that I sold was on like February 2nd or something, so quite a while ago. Uh, but the majority, the rest of them have been since the end of March, so just a few months. I'm hoping that as I get more sales, I will be able to do these videos with a shorter span of time, like a week maybe. But for right now, I'm still building my inventory and my business, so I'm fine with the sales that are happening right now. So I gear my channel toward other resellers, maybe inspiring people. If you like to learn about vintage things, all of that. And with that goal in mind, I do share all of my numbers so that people that maybe are curious or looking to get into reselling but they don't know exactly what it's like, I like to give all of my numbers. So sometimes people choose not to share their cost of goods or things like that. Sometimes their profit, but I'm going to tell you sold what I sold things for, my cost of goods, and my profit, plus my average sale price, and yeah, what I turned my cost of goods price into as far as profit. So I do want to say that no disrespect to people who choose not to share all their numbers, completely get it. I'm just making the decision to share until I decide not to. So, okay, let's get started. Okay, so this is a 1963 copy of Where the Wild Things Are. Um, this is the one that sold back in February. I sold it for $10. I got it for free. It was a place where they said just take a kid's book if you want. Um, Now, in the beginning, my Etsy shop, I included shipping, so I paid for shipping. This being my first sale, I was still trying to figure out shipping, and to make it easy, I just set up like a template that made $5 shipping for everything, which looking back, that was not a good idea because it just doesn't make sense for things that cost more to ship. Um, and for example, like a book, you can send media mail, so this probably should have only costed me $2.75 or something. Um, but I covered $5. So anyway, lesson learned. Um, I still made $5. Okay. This was in the basement of a library, and I was sourcing for Amazon FBA, selling used books. I wasn't looking for vintage books, but I came across these, and I thought that they would be um, something that I should hang on to, and thought they were really cool. And they're kind of what's inspired me to switch over to vintage because um, I thought they were really neat. And Amazon FBA wasn't going great for me. I'll make a video of why I quit Amazon FBA if you're interested. But yeah, so this I sold for $49.95. Um, I paid about 50 cents for it after everything was divided out because I got like five boxes of books, and I think I paid like $20 overall divided by how many were in each box. So anyway, let's just say 50 cents. I paid the shipping, so I paid $3.79 to ship it, and my profit was $46.55. So that's a great profit, and I was so excited about this sale because that's $50. I made 46 bucks. Okay, this next one, this is a souvenir plate for Southern California. I got this at a thrift shop for $2. I sold it for $12 and I paid $5.12 for the shipping. So I made a profit of $4.88. Again, the profit I'm talking about is just the sale price minus cost of goods. So what it costs to buy them. And some of these, like I said, I paid shipping for. So, but it doesn't include the fees that I have to pay Poshmark, eBay, or Etsy for using their platform. So that was pretty good. It was easy to ship. Oh, oh, what am I doing? Okay. Okay. Next, I got these for $2. They're vintage Swedish clogs. They were a size 5. I didn't know that because they were a European size when I picked them up. And I mean, I guess they look small, but I was buying other shoes too, so I didn't really pay attention. So I went home and checked, and yeah, they're size 5. I put them on Poshmark, and they got some interest, but I cross-listed them to Etsy, and pretty soon after I sold them for $88. I spent $2 on them. I paid for shipping $8.50, and they actually went to Austria. So then he or she paid the extra shipping for international shipping. So anyway, overall profit after $2 and the $8.50 to ship, my profit was $77.50. So I was really excited about that too. Oops. Whoop, why do I keep doing that? There's a close-up. Okay, here is a children's coffee pot from the 1940s. I got this at, what was it? It was like a flea market. I paid like, let me see, I paid $4 for it. I thought it was really cool, and I also thought I could get more for it than I did, but you live and you learn. So I made $12. Someone bought it for $12. I paid 4 for it, and then I paid $3.28 to ship it. So overall, I made $4.72. Oh, I almost did it. Okay, I got this at that same library, the basement. So I just thought it was kind of cool. And it said it was, I mean, it was the 10th anniversary, and there are 2 volumes. So I thought maybe it was valuable. I sold it for $18. I got it for 10 cents. I paid $2.75 in shipping. 75 cents in shipping, so I profited $15.15. I hope I'm not going through the numbers too quickly. At the end, I have a post-it note with the summary of all the numbers. So I feel like I'm just rattling off numbers, but I will summarize at the end. Okay. Wow. Okay, here is a crib sheet from the 1980s. So this I paid, let me see, $1 for. I sold it for $15, paid $1, and then I paid $5.12 to ship it. So I made $8.88 profit. And this was really cute. I put it on the crib to show what it looked like. Um, yeah, I mean, this was just one sheet, and somebody paid $15 for it. The reason that these do well on Etsy is because, I mean, maybe people use them as crib sheets, but some people use them for crafts or quilting. So I have 2 other crib sheets in my Etsy shop, and they have had some interest. So those are something that you can find for pretty cheap, and you make pretty good money back. Okay, if you follow me on Instagram at Rural Thrifter, you might have seen my post on Facebook Marketplace. I paid $35 for over 70 of these little golden books. And I went through and sorted the ones that were first editions. And then the rest of them I'm going to list as like crafts, because some people have businesses where they take them and they make them into journals, but with the covers. So I think I can make a little money that way. But I kept the first editions. So somebody bought 4 of these. So this one, they were all between $12 and $14. So I'll just show you the books. So overall, I paid 50 cents a piece is about what it worked out for. So $2 altogether for cost of goods. They bought all of them together for $54. I paid $4 to ship them, and my profit was $48. So that was really exciting. Where am I? Okay, this I just sold a couple days ago. Let's see. I sold it for $8. I got it for free because it was the same place that said you can just take a kid's book. Um, so I made $8. And this is when I started having the buyers pay shipping. So I didn't have to pay shipping. Next is this Annie stall, or Annie from the movie Annie. I bought it for $2 at a yard sale. It was in perfect condition and super cool. Um, I bought it for $2. I sold it for 15, so my profit was $13. Oh, okay. All right. This, I went to an estate sale and they had all these really cool old books, and it was such a shame because they were in this damp garage and some of them were on the ground. Luckily, this wasn't. And this is actually a first edition Peter Pan and Margaret Ogilvy, which is another story, kind of two in one book. Um, and it wasn't in perfect shape, but let's see. I sold it for $50 and I paid $2 for it. So my overall um, profit was $48. Okay, now I have two sales on eBay. This one I sold for $40. I shared this on my Instagram, and I also included it into a vintage haul video a while back. So I paid 50 cents for this guy, and I sold him for 40, so 39.50 was my profit. And this just sold about an hour ago. So excited. So this telephone cord bag or purse has been so exciting for me because it's something that they're pretty rare, and I knew from watching the Crazy Lamp Ladies videos that they're worth money. So I happened to just find one in this antique store that was kind of like a garage sale for $1, and I just sold it. It says $88, but I accepted an offer for 78. So overall, I made $77 on that. So we'll just look at the sticky note now, and I wanted to show you too. Here's my eBay store, my Etsy store, and my Poshmark closet. They're all under the name Fine Aged Finds. So real quick, let's look at the summary of things. Okay, so overall I had 13 sales, and my average sale price was $35.39, which I'm really excited about. That's about where I want to be. I mean, obviously, if it's higher, that's great. But when I was selling clothing on Poshmark, it was always around $12, and I wanted to be around 25, 30. So I'm excited about that. My overall cost of goods for all, let me think, because 4 books were in one one order. So how many items did I sell? 13 plus 3. So 16 items. Altogether, I paid $23.10 for them. So again, profit doesn't include the platform fees, but it is my gross sales minus my cost of goods. So I made $397.18, which I'm so excited about. So the way I like to think about it is I took $23.10 and multiplied it by 17, and that's the return that I got. So I am really happy, and honestly, I really enjoyed every bit of this. I enjoy selling vintage so much, and I really love the Etsy platform. I'm getting used to eBay, and I've always loved Poshmark. Sorry. So yeah, just loving reselling right now. And right now in the summer, yard sales are happening everywhere, so it's really fun to go sourcing. And I'm hoping that I'll have another What Sold video for you soon. So let's see. That's all that I have for you. I really appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.